So, first things first. Fuck you. How can you sit there and believe that all of this isn't happening? How can you look at me and say that I'm lying? I can understand if I wasn't good enough, because trust me, I've told myself that enough times. And I can understand if you simply didn't want it. If you were simply done with it. If you never wanted it to start and were just so ready for it to end. I could get that. I wouldn't like it, but I could get it. I could understand. But to tell me that it just isn't happening, that it never started and so it can never end, that it doesn't matter how many times I called you in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep without you by my side, that it doesn't matter how often I think about you, when I'm not even realising that I'm thinking about you, that I'll judge things from how you would see them, that I'll listen to people and wonder how it is you would reply to them, to tell me that it doesn't matter. Well, that's like saying none of it mattered. And saying none of it mattered basically means that I didn't matter to you. And like I said, I can understand that. I know how I feel, but how I feel isn't how you need to feel. I'm not asking you to be with me, to be my everything. Because you are my everything, whether you want to be or not. Whether I'm your everything, whether I'm the nebula that graces your sky, or simply one of the thousand lights in your cityscape below, it doesn't really matter. Because you're not even my nebula. You're not the stars, you're not the moon. God, you're not the moon. And you're definitely not the city below. You're the sky. You're that thing that fills the spaces between the stars, that connects the moon and the city below. That thing I breathe in saturates my body. You're that thing that's there constantly, even if I don't always see you. You're the sky, and not the colour blue or black or the sun, moon, clouds, and rain. You're none of that. You're none of that. It's like the spaces between my thoughts, where your name resides. You're a sky. You're my sky. And the thing between the sky and the land, and between each passing person, you're the wind that brushes by and tangles in my hair. You're there. Whether you want to be or not, whether you want to be seen or not, whether you want me or not. So fuck you. Just fuck you. Because despite everything, I really think I love you. And then to hear you say you don't, or don't lie to me, it hurts. And it makes me damn angry. But it's so much better than when you just laugh at me. Because at least when you're telling me that you don't believe me, that it's not real, that it didn't happen, that it never started so it can never end, at least when you're telling me that, you're taking me seriously. At least when you're telling me that, you're listening to me. But when you just laugh, it's worse than that there was no beginning, so there can be no end. It's worse than me being a light among many in your cityscape. It's worse than you being my everything and me being just a touch above nothing. When you laugh at me. Even though I know it's not meant to be taunting, even though I know it's not meant to be haunting, even though it is, I can't really hate you. Because the thing is, I love you, you asshole. And I don't know. I really just don't know. Because I'm not really anything to you. Not really. You like to laugh and joke, and occasionally you'll call me pretty, but I'm not really anything to you. I'm like that frame. The frame of your cityscape. are not even a light in the distance, one of the thousands lighting up those skyscrapers, the painted slashes of blues and blacks and greys that just make the stars shine out that much more and the lights just glow. I'm not really in that picture for you. I'm the frame. I'm just kinda there. I might bring out the colours. I might manage to cause the stars to shine just that little bit more. But then again, I might not. And I'm easily replaceable. Easily damaged. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm not part of the picture. You can tell me that you don't believe me. You can call me a liar. And to be honest, I don't need you to want me. I don't need you to write soliloquies about the colour of my hair or my eyes or the fact I can never do my makeup right. I don't need any of that. And I certainly don't need it from you. But there's one thing you can give me. One thing I'm asking for. Don't tell me I'm lying. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. But don't tell me I'm lying. Because you were the start and you were the finish. And you were everything in between. And I don't ask you to stay with me. I don't even ask you to love me. All I ask is that you stop calling me a liar. Because I love you, you asshole. Whether you believe it or not, it's what I feel. And whether you be with me or not, it's what I hope I'll always feel.